Ooh. Y'all, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I'm ready. Fuck it. I'm ready. I'm ready. Fuck it. See, like as soon as I. Boy, don't start. Don't start none. Gone. He don't be giving no fucks. Bye. Go. Hi, Hazel. Good morning. Good morning, Natasha. Good morning. I need some coffee. That's why I wasn't ready. I don't know why I hit that live button. Because I'm sure not ready. So, all right. All right. It's so funny. Like, I've been sitting here in this seat for an hour. So, I really supposed to been live an hour ago. Hey, January. But I started going through my phone. My daughter going live on Facebook and shit. Just all types of shit. I'm like, get to work and get the fuck off of damn Facebook live while you at work. Hey, Erica. How you doing, babe? So she's like, oh, there's my mom, guys. There's my mom. I'm like, she is so crazy. Like, she is just, she's just Tia. She's just Tia. That's just her. It's just who she is. Anyway, y'all, I, oh, got an opportunity presented to me that I'm going to start today, but I got to watch the videos. And basically, it's like I gotta watch these videos and they want me to respond to them, like give a response to somebody else's videos. So I think it's a really cool concept. So I'm definitely going to do it. And we'll see what goes on with that. Okay, so anyway, I need some eye drops because you guys, if you stare at screens a lot, get you some eye drops that try to it like repairs or like it protects your whatever it, oh shit, these expire this month. Um whatever it is that what is, let me see, hold on. It's refresh repair. Um well, I don't have the box. But anyway, there's like a layer of your eye, okay? And um you damage it by staring at these lights all the time, so whether if you stare at a computer at work or whether if you're just on your devices all the time, you do need to protect your eyes. They also, yes, Hazel, I'll put my, matter of fact, thank you for telling me that because I need to put my my link in my description box. Let me get my link real quick. So I do have my link to, I do have the Avon store. So the link is available. You just basically go to my store, pick your items and and everything. And there's a couple of different ways. You can go directly through my link and just shop and have it delivered. Or you can shop through me and then, like if you're local to me, like I can deliver it to you. So it's, however, if you want like a more direct experience. Good, I want to buy some. Oh, yay. Okay, here. Let me see. Let me get it real quick. Keep seeing. Okay. Do 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 do. I'm glad you said that too, because I need to go. Pink Sugar, yes, I know that's right, babe. Hey, Red Rose, the Ghetto View, how are y'all? Good morning. Good morning, y'all. Let me see. Yes, don't go where you are tolerated, go where you are celebrated. At the end of the day, it's about being respected. I'm not going to go any more into that conversation that, we've all been having, but I did attend Brother Jay's live last night, and I did not agree with him or anybody that he had on his, on his StreamYard. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, I do respect everybody's opinion and their view on things. So that is my link right there to Avon. So if you just click that link and you want to check out, they have like some things that are on sale and everything right now. So definitely check out the link. I got a couple. I'm charging my laptop right now. When I get back home, from after getting my son, I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go over the Kroger weekend sale or just their sale period. I'm gonna go over the Avon store with you guys. So I'm actually gonna like go through the store with you guys and stuff like that. So we'll do that later on. Um, hey Kay, how you doing, babe? See you later, Red B. See you later, babe. Um, who else in here? Hey Keisha. Hey Dolly, how you doing, babe? Xavier, I'm good, babe. No, I put in some eye drops. No crying today. I hope not anyway. Crying tomorrow. Tomorrow is my cousin's funeral. Yay, Manny, thank you so much. No, I'm not down. Well, I mean, I really don't want to go to a funeral. I really don't. But no, I'm about to do my makeup and try to get out the house to go do something that I gotta go do. Hey Miss B Town, how are you? Yeah, it's sad because it's like it's my fault. I have this thing where I'm kind of standoffish from people. Y'all wouldn't know because I'm like normal with you guys, but in real life, like I'm very much so standoffish. Hey Cosmo, no problem. Thank you, babe. Thank you, no problem, babe. It's all good. I mean, yeah. People need to watch what they're doing too. That you got to take care of yourself. You got to take care of yourself, and but I am standoffish, even with family or what, just people, period. I just am that way. I guess I just feel like the closer you don't get to people, when things like this happen, you won't really be so affected by it. And what is that going on? And I really got that from my daddy pretty much. When my daddy left, and I always say, like, I can't keep going back to him. And as far as, but I mean, that was a time in my life where everything changed. So the way, just me, period, I changed. And yeah, so I'm about to get me some coffee and I need to go replenish my ice, and then we're gonna get started. um but I would say, when you do have people in your life who do care about you, who do love you, you do got decent family, because I do have decent family members. I do have good people. And those relationships are important. You can't treat everybody in your life based on something that happened. And honestly, I would much rather have the enjoy the time with them than to feel like crap after they're gone and you can't fix it. Because once the person is gone, you can't fix it. So yeah, I did. Hmm. Yeah. It doesn't solve anything from you to stay away from people to not get close to them, like that's what people are here for. That you're here to have that experience. And when you do have, people who love you and care about you and stuff, why would you want to stay away from them? All in the like waiting for something to happen. Like that's crazy as fuck. That's crazy as fuck. And that's literally like why I am that way, because I think like when my dad, like when he really got bad, it was like they gave him a week to live, and he had dropped all this weight and stuff, right? And they gave him a week to live, and he like fuck that. He had just recently lost his brother, and we had watched him, basically just lay in hospice and die. And so he was like, fuck that, I ain't going there. Y'all ain't about to have me just up in there, whatever, laying up waiting to die. So he, lived his life and stuff, and he did not die in a week. He didn't die in a month or 3 months. He was still here for 6 months, and he lived his fucking life. He still drove. He still, whatever the fuck he wanted to do up until them last couple of days, he did it. He was still him. Um, and I think that that's what kind of like got me, because like during that time, they say you got a week to live. And I'm just like waiting for shit to happen. I'm like trying to prep and get myself together, and I'm like with him all the time and all this stuff. And then he was here and shit was cool. And then it was like kind of like he was almost not just kind of like getting better, or it just seemed like he wasn't, maybe he just wasn't as sick as they was saying he was. That's how I was kind of taking it. And he was still here, stuff was cool. So after a few months, I'm like, I started to kind of go back to my regular routine. I'm at work all the time. I'm just doing my normal. Wasn't really, just with him every day no more. Or I kind of just went back into my old routine. And then boom, boom, you know, dad ain't been up all day. Daddy just laying here. So, when that happened, that fucked me up, because I really felt like number one, I had kind of like felt like maybe he wasn't as sick as they were saying he was, and he was gonna be cool. And so then I stopped spending as much time. I'm just doing my regular. I mean, because all I really did was work all the time, and then I'll be at home at night and get up and do it all over the next day, and maybe do something on the weekends and stuff like that. But that was pretty much my life. And so um, I just went back into that, and we would talk and we would check in and stuff like that. But making sure I see him every day and all that kind of stuff. Mm-mm. And then just little stuff, making sure he ate, making sure, his doctor stuff, all that stuff. I just went back into my normal, and then boom, he ain't been up all day. He ain't been taking his medicine for a few days. He been tired, ain't been saying nothing to nobody. And my brother called me, and then that was just it. Them last couple days was it. So I'm like, you kind of, and so like now that's how I kind of treat relationships now. I kind of treat relationships, family or friends or whatever, I kind of just pull it all the way back, because I just feel like it's almost like I'm waiting for something to happen to somebody, and I don't want to be nowhere near or be all heartbroken and shit when something happens. But that's a fucked up way to live. It's a fucked up way to be. You shouldn't be like that, with people who care about you and love you. It's no way to be. So, whatever relationships, you fix relationships, and you get to know people all over again, and just live your life and have a good time, the best time you can, you know? Even if it's just conversations and stuff, but you got to spend that time. So, yeah. But anyway, so it's a funeral tomorrow, and he was always like he was in jail for a long time, like from kids to grown to like just a few years ago. So there wasn't like this closeness relationship with him. I didn't grow up with them or nothing. It was like a couple of us went to school together and stuff, but it wasn't no family closeness because I really didn't know about them being my family until later on. So but when he got out of jail, he always, Facebook, and we exchanged numbers, and he like, fuck with me, let's go out, let's kick it, let's have a good time, family getting together, they doing little stuff together, always inviting me. I'm not never there, I just always be at work or do my own thing, you know. And now he ain't here no more, so it's kind of fucked up. Him and his sister died. She's been gone for a couple years now, and they were twins, and so now he's gone. So you know, yeah. So anyway, hey Des, hey Miss T, how you doing? Yeah, Manny. Yeah, that's where it came. That's where it came from. Well, honestly, I'm gonna tell you this. Like my daddy was pretty much like cool and laid back, unless he like really like meant something, then he will kind of get a reaction out of him. Like it wasn't really easy to get a reaction out of him as far as a lot of shit. My mama, on the other hand, like she flipped from one to the other. Like she is like, and my brother is like that. Like I'm talking about, they be cool one minute, you say one word and it just triggers whatever, and explosive. So I'm much more like my daddy than yeah. Hey Lady Libra. Some people just have to live lives on their own terms. Yeah. Hey, it's Colors of Beauty. How are you, darling? You said PTSD treatment necessary. Is that what that is? Tweety, how you doing, babe? I hope work is going well for all of y'all that is at work. Hey, Mo Better. I need to hear this because that's what happened when I lost my mom. My phone doesn't even ring anymore. I'm not ready though. Yeah, Mo Better. Yeah, that's another thing. Like my phone doesn't ring. And when it do, I barely answer it. Like my phone is on silent pretty much all the time. And it's really not nothing that I do on purpose. Yep, okay. Yep. Oh my God. Speaking of that, that is so funny you said that. Well, I can't use that now. Oh, fuck. Oh, I can use his year. Because I've been trying to think of what am I going to think of to do the giveaway. So I was going to use my daddy's birthday, but now I can't because Kay just said it. So, okay. So the giveaway, I'm going to post that little video today too to show what is going to be given away. So that way you guys know if you want to enter or not. And so what you're going to do is you are going to think of the year of my dad's birth. The year of my dad's birth. So I'm going to post that video today too. That's too funny though. That's too funny. Yeah, Mo Better. Yeah, phone don't ring no more. And when it does, it's just like, look, it's ringing now. That's my daughter. Man, I don't even know what the hell she wants because I'm not leaving to go get her. I'm doing my own shit. Hello? Mm-hmm. No, I didn't see your message. Take you where? Yeah, I can take you. Yeah. Okay. Okay. It's not till later, so I'll do it. But anyway, yeah, because that's another thing. But anyway, so yeah, I kind of just stay. I don't know. It's just odd. It's odd. And it is hard when you're not ready, being around people, building relationships, you know. But I do think it's much better than just keeping to yourself all the time because, it's just like all they want is a ride. Yeah, that's it. That's it. She don't want a ride and bring her apron. That's it. Like, girl. So, but I do feel like, just try to open yourself up. Hey, Monica, good morning. Go. Go. Don't start doing this. I'm not. Go. Go upstairs. Upstairs. That is not upstairs. Y'all, he just went in there and got on the couch. He is bad as hell. Look, watch. Here he come. He crazy. Look, here he come. This dude got problems, like for real. He just like a man. He is just like a man. Don't really pay attention to nothing a woman say. And just think he can just come on around looking all sad and shit and you just gonna let him around. Why you wagging your tail? He is irritating. Gone, boy. Now and then as soon as I laugh, like he know I'm laughing, so he just get all excited. What? What you want? No, you better not. Dewey Manny, oh my God. You say, I love you. I'm here. You say, I'm here. I'm not going nowhere. All right, go on now. Go on. You always want to lick. Go on. Look, he really is not trying to. Boy, you are not stronger than me. You're not. You're not stronger than me. You can't just make me just let you up here. You need some lashes on. Thank you, Summer. Okay, bye. Bye. What? Bye, Bubba. Go. I don't get down. Come get down. I said, get. You are just being. I don't know what is wrong. Bye. Go. I'm gonna put your ass in the basement. You want to go in the basement? He was gonna sit right there. Oh my God. I do RJ, my 8-year-old autistic son, and work. Oh yeah, yeah, Mo better, and that's And then it's kind of hard because when you do find yourself in a place of peace or routine that you're functioning, it just seems like that's your happy space at the moment. It's kind of like you don't want to interrupt that. You know what I'm saying? I used to jump when my phone would ring. People text me now. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. It took me 10 years to bring down the wall with my boyfriend because I felt if I was happy, something would go wrong. So just recently, I started showing him how much I love him. And it's like a new relationship. That's so awesome. My boyfriend, father killed himself. He went to visit him. He was leaving his dad. Said, you promise you coming back? Don't say it if you don't mean it. He did not go back that night. Oh no. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Damn. That's fucked up. Ooh, that's fucked up. See? See? Ooh. Has he always been that way or new behavior? Pink Sugar, he only does this when I come on live. Like it's only when I'm come on live talking to y'all. That's it. Like I promise you, when I'm cleaning up through the house, like he might follow me through the house. If I go upstairs, he coming up there, whatever, go around. Wherever I'm at, he gonna be there. Or he just be on the couch, like knocked out. He'd be asleep. And then, but as soon as I come live, as soon as he hear my voice and I'm talking, then here he come. It's just so weird. So I guess it's new behavior, cause yeah. And actually, I guess it is new behavior, cause he didn't always do that. He didn't always do that when I'm live. He'll come if I call him, but y'all know he'll be somewhere laying down somewhere. Um, April, when I find out about my grandson being sick, I was afraid to see him. I didn't want to look him in his big beautiful eyes. I stayed away from him for months, but then I realized I need him. That little boy is my world. See, yeah. Yeah, maybe he senses your anxiety. That could be. That could be. Doesn't understand who you're talking to. He's saying there's nobody there. Quit acting crazy. Right, right. Oh my goodness, Veronica, I remember when yep, I remember when you said that, and I'm so glad that you came around because I knew then, like when I told you, like you can't just wait for him just to go. You know, you got to enjoy him while he's here. You don't know. You don't know how long. I'm telling you, they said he was going to be a week. I mean, even though it wasn't like another year or years that he lived, he was still here a lot longer than than they said he would be. And so just sitting around waiting for somebody to die, that's kind of disrespectful in a way. Like, it's just like, damn. Like, it's just like, damn. Like, you just sitting around just waiting on me, just treating me different and everything. No, don't do them like that. You don't do them like that because at the end of the day, boy, just because you come around on the other side don't make it okay. You want to go in the basement? You want to take a bath? You get in the bathtub? Get. Go. 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 Get. Boy. You. He went and ran. He went and ran and just. He went and ran and jumped on the couch. But yeah, you can't be just sitting around waiting for nobody to die. That's kind of crazy because it's just like at the end of the day, they're the ones that's dealing with the illness or dealing with, whatever the issue is that may take their life, not you, you know? So it's like, yeah, they're not the ones dealing with it. I mean, you're not the one that's dealing with it. He just keep on coming over here, wanting me to pet him, putting his wet nose on me. Hey, Rita, baby, how you doing, babe? Hey, Keisha, you getting ready, hon? So, sorry if I missed anyone. Okay. Keith, you said who? We just talking in general about different family and stuff like that who may be dealing with the illness and stuff like that, and we don't, or people that we lost, and we don't get close to people because of that. You scared? Oh my God, don't be scared. It's gonna go quick. You getting an epidural, or you just gonna just go natural? So, yeah, so you'd be good. You'd be good, hon. It's just getting it in you, but as long as everything's all scheduled and ready to go, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. Just make sure to breathe and try to, have a focal point. That stuff does work. That stuff, I don't know if you've had kids already, But it does work when you do have a focal point. You kind of like calm yourself and stuff like that. So it'll be all right. Hey, 99, you welcome, babe. It's gonna be the scariest, best experience of your life. Like it ain't nothing like it. Nothing like it. Walking in the room with my cell phone on Peter. Y'all don't do me like that. They already said I be beating them. Oh my God. I do not be beating that boy. Shoot, y'all see how he doing me? He just attention just look, here he come. Y'all will hear his little feet when he be coming in here. What do you want? Like, there's nowhere for you to sit. You can't come up here with me. I don't want you licking me. And I can't keep petting you, Pac-Man. I'm about to do my face. I can't pet you and then be put my hands all in my face. I'm sorry. I love you. Here he come. I told him I love him. Here he come, boy. What? Okay. This is all he wants. I rub him right here on his chest. He'll start dozing off. Look at his eyes. It's a bubble. Him is a stinking bud. Him going night. Yes, him does. Him is a stinking. Go sleepy bud. Yes, him is my bubble. Go night, Pac-Man. Go. Go on now. Look at, like, for real. Like, go on. Stop. Dang, he is crazy. Gemini. Go on. But yeah, I can sing to him like that. I'll be just saying anything and he'll just start dozing off, falling asleep. Go get on the couch. Oh my God, he was going down. I'm telling you, that's crazy. They get a bad rap, but most of them are big. Yeah, he is just a big old baby. Like, if really, if I was just sitting down like in the recliner, he'd just jump up on my lap. He'd go to sleep right there on my lap. Everyone's supposed to be cutting or pushing my cuticles back for an at-home manicure. Oh, you asking a question? Are you? Yes. You push them back. I mean, if they're not too bad, like if they're not like thick, then you don't have to cut them. But you definitely, if they're just like kind of like flat to your nail bed, then yeah, you push them back. And then if there's like too much overage or whatever, you just clip that excess off just a tiny bit. But yeah, you definitely push them back. That's what promotes nail growth as well. If you guys don't know, pushing your cuticles back, um, uh, you said you don't go through that stuff when people get sick and stuff. I mean, like, yeah, I don't anymore now because, yeah, I don't anymore now because I just try. It's so weird how I can just like, it's like I can just turn my emotions off. It's just so weird. I hate that about myself because it's like I'm so soft, but then I'm like so like, it seems like kind of cold a little bit. And my first baby, oh my God, at 37. Oh my goodness. What if you get. I'm giving you a whooping. You come back in here and I'm whooping you. I'm telling you right now, watch. You have a 2 year old. I'm scared of this one. Oh my goodness. But and they're not gonna come out at the same time. You see what I'm saying? So they're gonna come out one at a time. Like, okay. Oh my god, goodness. And I'm really thinking like it's I'm really thinking that he is getting older and he just getting hard headed or something. Cause like y'all see, even when he went door, like usually all I gotta do is holler his name, and I'll be like, or I might have to threaten him with a whooping, and then here he come. He be scared to come through the fence, all that shit. You know, I gotta stand back away from the hole, and here he come, and then he'll run past me and all that dumbass shit. But now it's like I gotta do all this extra screaming, and you know, he might actually need a whooping. So I don't know if he just getting hard headed, getting older, or what. But he gonna have to snap back. All right, so I'm about to play a song real quick because I'm about to go make me some coffee and go wash my hands and stuff. He's eight. He's 8 now. Oh my goodness, that is so crazy. Y'all so crazy having them babies. But you know what? It ain't no, because I know like a couple people who didn't have babies just recently. Well, how old is Nadia? My one friend I grew up with, she had a baby. She was already 40. Was she 40? She's a couple years older than me. So yeah, so she was 40 when matter of fact, she had two back to back. Her other two kids is, you know, the one is in high school, she about to graduate. Her boy, he's already in college. And she messed around and got pregnant and then went ahead for the gusto and had another one too. I was like, girl. But you know, she's married and you know, they kind of settled and she about to be an empty nester and it's kind of like she just started all over like so. Didn't I say I was gonna give you a whooping? You want a whooping? What you want? He went upstairs. I had to go through IVF. We tried. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Well, oh, that's such a blessing. Well, you know, they meant to be here. It took them 10 years to get here, and here they are. So and here they go. They here. So you got your blessing. That's awesome. Wow. Girl, my brain be like, nope, can't handle that right now. I'll revisit when I'm in a better place. Yep. Oh my God. Things gotta go to Sally's and get one of those doohickeys. Yeah. Yeah. Just get, look, you know, but I'm gonna tell you this. What do you already have? Because you can push your cuticles back with, and you don't necessarily have to cut them if you don't, if they're not big. You can push your cuticles back with your nail file, with a nail tip. If you got any tips, if you got a nail file, if you got a buffer, you can push your cuticles back with anything, really, for real. You don't have to go get a tool for it. But, you know, not unless you just want it. Ooh, my boyfriend had a baby at 40 and not planned at all. She was on birth. Oh, wow. See, that's the shit right there. You on birth control. But again, I guess they meant to be here. They was meant to be here. If I have one, I'll be okay with that. Aw. Yeah. How would you say? You say you're 30. I want kids, but I want to be prepared. And that's the thing is being prepared for them, you know. But most of the thing I think is being financially prepared for them because as far as mentally, emotionally, and stuff like that, you know, it's all an individual experience. So it's like that you really will never be totally prepared for. But and even financially because you know you never know. Again, individual experiences. You never know um what type of life, you know, you'll have to provide for the child. So, but, you know, just prepare yourself as much as you can and yeah, and if something happens, you know, you'll find your way through. You'll work it through. Cause I'm gonna tell you that's what mamas do, you know. Becoming a mother, it ain't no, you can't do it. It ain't no way. You make a way. And that's just what it is, regardless of whatever you know, wherever you're at in your life. So 16 embryos of, oh my God. Dang, that's awesome. That's awesome. So that was very successful. Her and I both were on the same birth control. She got a baby and I got an, oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh my God. Girl, that was the worst pain I've ever felt. It's crazy to say, but is wait a minute, but it is. Man, they love you more than anything else could. I miss them so much. When it's my poodle's time, I'm clowning. Yep, financially, yeah. Yeah. And that's it, because you don't want to struggle with kids. You don't want, why would you want to do that? Don't put yourself in a position where you are not financially going to be able to provide for your children. You want to be able to provide a home, just at least the basics. If you can't even provide the basics, I don't even feel like nobody should be doing nothing to have kids. But that's my afterthought after doing everything to have kids and having them so young and everything like that. People don't usually talk about those things, or you don't have those conversations, or, you just live life and shit just happens. So, but, at least financially, you want to prepare yourself. You want to be able to take care of them, everything be cool. You just be able to provide for them on a daily basis. You want to make sure they have a decent life. Yeah, financial, financially stable is important. Daycare is expensive AF. Okay, daycare is like having another, like, is like paying for another home. Like, daycare is like having another, paying rent or a mortgage at another place. So, and that could be for one child. And then daycare has these rules where you got to pay for even just your spot being there. So say your child only goes there a certain amount of time, you're still going to pay for them holding that, or your child don't go. It ain't no like your child don't go, you don't pay that day. None of that shit. Like an actual daycare, like whatever they're scheduled to be there for, you pay for that. If you don't bring them, that's pretty much on you. So be mindful of that, and look into things like, maybe like if you have family members or something that are at home, or maybe you have family members that either they're single at home or they're not working, or maybe they're at home parents and you work. Um, Maybe look into paying them instead of paying a daycare, maybe cut the cost at least in half, because you could pay your family member probably half and they'll be happy with that versus paying daycare. You know what I'm saying? So look into those types of things as well, especially as your kids get older, depending on when you're going to put them in daycare, or younger. Maybe babies, you want them to be with family, and, they're somewhere where family, you got instant access, maybe you don't have to pay if you don't need them that day, that sort of thing. Um, but, and as they get older, you put them somewhere like in a preschool type thing or whatever, you know. But yeah, you're going to donate the rest. Oh, that's so awesome of you. That's so great. That's so great. Because there are, that's why I don't feel like it's okay to talk about people who can't have no babies, or, what, like, you can't help how you're made. You can't help how you come into this world. You can't help if you had an illness that caused you to not be able to carry, just whatever the reason is. But if a person wants to be a parent, wants to be a mother, they should still be able to have that experience. One at 36, they had 24. I had one at 36, one at 24. The 36 one was a hard pregnancy, but I was a better mom, more patient, more relaxed. Yep. Yep. I can, oh yeah, I know that because I know I'm different as a parent now. Yeah, way different. I knew I wasn't ready. His timing is perfect. That's awesome. Tell my son and daughter-in-law, if you wait till you can afford it, you'll never have one. Mm. Yep. You know what? That's a good point. That's a good point because when is enough enough? When is enough enough? Because you never know what expenses are really going to come with kids. Like we figure like clothes and school or daycare and, these expenses, but, medical. Okay, Kiana. Medical and stuff like that or whatever, you got to make sure all that stuff comes into play, but we never really know. Like life is life, okay? Life is going to make sure that it's going to be some type of curveball thrown in there. So we're never totally prepared. But yeah, $500 weekly. That that shit is crazy, crazy. And I'll just put it out there that if you guys, because I know somebody suggested this for me, and I actually am looking into daycare because like I have my 20-year-old daughter, my oldest daughter, that was like her first job. She had gotten certified in that, but she doesn't qualify financially to get daycare assistance to pay me to watch her, because that's an option. So that's also an option. So if you are on a lower income bracket where you qualify for daycare, and let me tell you, it doesn't mean that you don't work. It doesn't even mean you qualify for food stamps or cash or anything like that. You can qualify for daycare and not even qualify for the other stuff. Okay. It's like a separate thing. All right. So, and a lot of times you may have a copay, but they pay like a big part of it and that sort of thing. So if you are kind of like, maybe somewhere in the middle, or maybe, you work and, you make okay money, but daycare is just like out of the picture, because like I said, it's like, it can be like the cost of paying for another home. So that's what it's there for. So you can check with your state and just put in the application just to see, like you'll be surprised. And you can choose family members to be paid if they're not in the home with you. It's like a separate family member. You can pay that person. They will pay them to watch your child. you know and sometimes if you work it out with the family member, you won't have to pay the copay. They'll just take what the state is paying them. But even outside of that, they'll pay daycare. You can choose a daycare, you can choose, whatever you like, and they will pay like a large portion of it, whatever goes for your income, because it is for if you're in school. Maybe you're in school and you're not necessarily working, but you need daycare to continue school. It's there for that. And if you're working, of course, it's there for that. It's not there for somebody who doesn't work, getting food stamps and cash and all that already, and medical, and you at home. What you need daycare for? It's for the people who work and go to school and do all of that. But daycare is so expensive. So it allows you to be able to, still continue on with whatever it is that you were doing before the baby came. Yes, I'm much more calmer with my boys versus my girls. Me too. Yeah, it's way more expensive than private school. Ain't that crazy? Hey, Tajor. But you have to make sure you don't have bad A kids because no one will watch them. I care for my niece and nephew after school. They know auntie don't play. That's true too. That is true too. Yeah, you have to raise your kids to be able to be in other settings with other kids. If you are raising your children, they might be the only child, or they just get their way at home, or it's just free for all, and then they go and they have to be somewhere where it's a structured setting. They have to share with other children. There's just rules. Then you have to understand that, because yeah, ain't nobody gonna be watching no kids. Like you can be denied. Okay, don't think just because you paying money or something, people will leave your kids there, because that will stop other business. That will stop people from bringing their kids. I've seen like so many things on Facebook where things happened at daycares, from other kids like jumping on people's kids and stuff like that. It's just, yeah, that shit ain't okay. So, teaching your kids, it ain't cute to cuss. It ain't cute to be fighting, squaring up with no kid. It ain't cute to just give them their way all the fucking time. It ain't cute. Like, no, no. And if you want to raise them like that, that's fine. But just understand what that means when they go out into the world with other people. You know, children need structure. My 2 year old would be off the chain if I allowed it. Yeah. I mean, yeah, because they gonna do them. It's up to you to reel them back in. You know, that's just like when baby girl, she just run around, she just do whatever, knock shit down, take shit from here to there, just whatever, breaking shit. Like, no, no, put that down, don't touch that, whatever, you have to, you gotta reel them back in. I have an only child. Oh, yeah, only child. I'm telling, only childs don't want to share shit. Only childs. But they ain't never had to. What they gotta, who are they? So but that's kind of different than just being a bad child too, or just always getting their way too, because just because they're an only child doesn't necessarily mean they have to have their way, or everything just goes according to what they want either. Now, hey Chanel babe, so but usually an only child is like, it's mostly like sharing, things like, no, this is mine. No, or whatever. Just that sort of thing. Pretty much sharing stuff. But I remember you telling me that. Now I had forgotten. I'm sorry. Aw, Veronica. Yeah, yeah. That's the one thing about babies. You know where they going. You know where they going. Yeah. I'm an only child, and I never liked sharing when I was. I know. But I mean, when you just don't have to, it's like, and you go and and you're in the setting with other kids and stuff, and they telling you, well, no, let her play with it too, or you guys can do it together, and you like, what? Like, for what? And tell her to get her own. It's where the most successful people from minority communities, including mine, are daycare owners, funeral home owners, and salon owners, love hood entrepreneurs. Yeah, daycares, and that's the only thing like about my city. Number one, it's not a huge city. So it's like when something does take off for somebody, it's like everybody does the same thing. So that kind of like diminishes. But there's a need for it for so much. But it's like it's daycares every motherfucking where. Everybody turning their house into a damn daycare. It's a salon everywhere. Everybody doing hair, selling hair. Um, just whatever. Funerals. We have a few of those, and they are successful. But yeah, but the salons and daycares, I mean, but I mean, it's, look, let me tell you something, and this is part of the reason why I'm gonna do the youth center, is because if you look into anything that is government funded, anything that the government will pay you to run, or will pay you to assist people in need, then take it, because that government money is guaranteed money. Okay, when you're opening things, or you're doing business based on just the patronage of just the general public, it's real iffy, because it depends on how the economy is doing. It depends on how money is flowing for people. It depends on how good your product is, or how it takes off, word of mouth. You're in competition. But when you're opening a business where, funeral homes, as long as people have life insurance, guess what? That bill is getting paid. Um, are kind of like, whatever, and that's why they open and close so fast, because that's kind of based on, patronage. But like daycare, the your state will pay you, as long as you have kids that's coming in and they are getting assistance from the state. Guess what? You guaranteed that. And if you work out a deal where, because a lot of people do this, okay, there's some hood shit right here. Like I said, a lot of people will cut out your copay. Okay, if you bring your kid here, you won't have to pay your copay. You can keep your part, and I'm good with they part or whatever, because they're gonna pay you and you can charge the state. They're going to pay you the maximum that is allowed. So people are good with that. Same thing with like rental properties and stuff like that. People who have Section 8 tenants, some people don't like it because they feel like their properties don't get taken care of. But if you do background checks, if you do like, you do inspections throughout the year and stuff like that, you don't wait until the last minute when it's time to do an inspection. And I am Keith. So it's not, whatever, you should take care of your property. You should have an eye on your property. Not saying you're that nosy landlord who's there every month or driving by every week or no shit like that. But I say 4 times out the year, like quarterly, you should be riding by your property. You should be making sure they are keeping up with the outside. You should be meeting up with your tenant, making sure everything is okay, everything's working properly, that sort of thing. Because when it comes time for inspection time, and your shit don't pass, or you find out that your shit is all torn up, that's where the problem comes in. So you got to always screen your tenants too. But if you can find good tenants and they get Section 8, shit, you can charge the maximum rent and it's guaranteed money. You ain't gonna have no problem with, oh, they lost their job, oh, they only got this part, or whatever, all that bullshit where why people don't pay their bills. It's guaranteed every month. Boom, it's in your account. It's in there. You ain't got to ask for it. So, hey, Tam, how you doing, babe? So, yeah. So, I mean, this is the time, tax time, when people have a lump sum of money coming in. Um, I mean, honestly, if you work and stuff like that throughout the year, you should be putting money away, and maybe you could do something like this anyway. You shouldn't wait till tax time. But when you have money coming in, you have a lump sum of money coming in, and you trying to figure out something to do with it, do something like that. Like look into um look into rental properties, look into opening something of your own that you can get paid to do. You know what I'm saying? Or put that money in like a CD or something where it'll like grow some type of interest, and while you make up the plan and you think about it, and whatever, do that. You don't have to just spend it up. You don't have to buy new furniture saying every year, or go to the buy here pay here and buy a car every year, or you don't got to do that shit every year. You can put some of that money away, spend some of it, go get you something done to yourself, or do something nice for the kids or something, take a trip or something. But some of it, you can put it away, have it grow some interest, and put like a plan together, for you to gain some other income, make some residual income. Even if it's not something where you just want to be your own boss, you can look into something that you can put your hand in, so that you get a profit off of it as well. My grandfather and father always said, to be successful in business, you must provide something that people must have. Yes, yes. Provide something that people must have. People have to live in a home. Like, they're going to live somewhere, whether if it's an apartment, a house, whatever the fuck, that people need a roof over their head. For the most part, people need transportation. People need utilities. People need, they just need what? Hygiene products, things for their kids. You need schooling. You need food. People do not look into grocerying. Go into business with a family member and open a local grocery store. Like, open a little, you can start off with like a little carry out, and floor, and try to build on top of that. It can be like a carry out, but you sell like fresh produce, and you sell like, you have like a little meat section and all that kind of stuff. Like, it has to be passed by the health board and stuff like that, but people got to eat. And it's like, I know, like Jay Wilson say, if you got a Rite Aid here, you put a Walgreens here and all of that stuff, but there's too much of that going on. People, you will go in the same area and it's all the same type of shit right there. Go in an area where that shit ain't there. A gas station, you'll see 4 gas stations, one on each corner, but no gas station for the next 5-10 miles. You know what I'm saying? Like, put a gas station where it ain't one. Put a store where it ain't one. You know, supply and demand. Yep. Yep. Why are you standing there staring at me? He is so weird. Like he is literally just standing there staring at me. His eyes are closing. Am I boring you, Pac-Man? Am I boring you? Yes, the state used to pay me for child care services, and the mother had to pay me $30 out of her pocket. Yep. Yep. We have written in our lease agreements property to be inspected every 6 months. The tenant will receive 24 hours notice. Period. That's it. That's it. Girl, my sister has 4 foster kids. She gets the ones with behavior problems because the government pays out more for them. Not my type of hustle, but it works for her. Yeah, and I mean, if she got the temperament for it, the personality for it and stuff like that, absolutely, because they are gonna pay for it. You know, they're going to, and that's the thing. You get, and you get what's not popular. You know. I'm not telling people what to do with theirs. I'm giving suggestions. I don't care what nobody does for with it. They work for it, but I'm giving a suggestion. I don't know if you saw it the other day, but I'm sorry. Aw, yeah, I agree. You should create ways to make money while you sleep. Yeah, that's the goal. That is the goal. Should be. Foster caretakers make really good money. They do. They do. The bridal industry is guaranteed money. Is it? I never thought about that. The bridal industry. I mean, weddings are popular these days. Decorating, and party planning is popular these days. Everybody wants a special party these days. They want the baby showers, and you gonna have a baby shower and a diaper party, and you gonna have and then you gonna have just everything. Everything needs a party. Like whatever you got going on in your life now needs a party. So event planning is big now. Um, hmm if you like go into business, like purchase like a hall, if there's like a space um that's big enough for you to rent out like as a hall for people to have parties in. That's a good thing too, depending on how that does in your area. But it's just like a building basically. It may have hopefully it will have like a kitchen area too, like a separate kitchen area. um yeah, and you can charge for people to throw parties there. They have it for a few hours at a time, or how many hours, whatever you charge. You can offer like a catering service, like, if they don't have anybody to cook for it and stuff like that, you could do that part. Yeah. I manage my parents' properties, but I am on the move too, God willing. Yeah, Kay, you are going to, if you don't take over their stuff, you're gonna definitely have your own. You're probably gonna have both. That's what I'm thinking. Can I say so, Mary Kay? I probably could. I never looked into Mary Kay. I really didn't know if anyone was interested in Mary Kay. In my hood, we got two Chinese restaurants right across the street from each other, but not one Latin restaurant. See what I'm saying? That is so irritating to me. Like I will never get that. I don't know who does like the marketing, who like seeks out spaces for these places, but they do it. But then it'll be somebody closing down later. It's like one goes up, one comes down. It's just weird as fuck to me. Like on YouTube, they have for a wedding and other things. Oh, okay. Hey, Paige. Yes, Kay. Yes. I see that. Oh, pink Cadillac. Yes. Mary Kay is the one that they give you cars and stuff. My 16-year-old cuz had a very elaborate baby shower. I was like, really? Is this what we're doing? I'm trying to tell you. Like, and then it's like different ones. Like, you going to have like an announcement party. So you're going to tell everybody you having a baby party. Then you're going to have a gender reveal party. Then, now that y'all know what you have, and you're going to have a baby shower. Then you gonna have like a coming home part. Like they just stretch this shit out. It's like these big ass parties, all this damn candy and cupcakes and elaborate ass, and then you gonna have like the little picture booth area, and everybody is dressed like they going to the ball. Especially 16. But maybe because she's 16, did she have a sweet 16 party? Maybe that's her birthday. Maybe that's her party too, since she didn't have the elaborate sweet 16. Or did she have that? Because they do that too. The elaborate sweets. Well, my son about to be, his birthday is tomorrow, 16, but he said he didn't. He just wants to go to the outlet. That's what he wants to do. Yes, Mo better. I guess that was their big. I'm telling you, they got all these damn parties, and then just like getting married, you gonna have an announcement party. You telling everybody you getting married. Then you gonna have, yeah. So it's the engagement party, and then you're gonna have like some the bridal shower and the bachelor party, which those are kind of normal, but it's just that they are just like these big events now. And then of course the wedding, and then the reception, and you know then it's like, well, whoever forgot to party, we gonna have. No, I'm just playing. You refuse to attend. Yeah, that's, yeah. 16-year old, especially her being that young, that money, like, yeah, like Mo better said, put it in a savings. Like, you spent all this money on a damn party for what? To put pictures on social media. It ain't because they give a fuck. It's to put pictures on social media. That's all it's for. That's it. They just want to show social media what they did. Like, I think you would make an amazing realtor and ultimately an investor. Yeah, okay. I've been looking into that. I did see, like, I think it's 180 or hours or 160 hours for the realty for the realty license. Like, there's actual education involved with that. But yeah, yeah. Mhm. But I would love to do that because I love homes. Like, I just love homes. Like, I just like seeing different homes and imagining like the people that would live there, and what they would do with it. I just think it's just so awesome. I just like houses. Hmm. Everything you've mentioned is a part of the bridal industry. As a makeup artist, I can charge a ridiculous price for my services and it will be paid. Yep. Of course, it depends on how many girls. Right, right. Yes. And that too. And yes. Yep. Because there's going to be like, you're going to have the bridal party that's, also, that you're also going to do. And that's awesome. I didn't even think about that. And that's a great point because the beauty industry is so big now, and it's becoming so much of a part of everything that people do. Like everybody wants to be beat for whatever it is they got going on. Everybody wants a beat now. So yeah, my boyfriend got his realtor license. That's sweet, Natasha. That's sweet. Mm-hmm. They are, Keisha. Yeah. All right, let me see what time is it. Okay, yeah. I need to get started. Okay. I'll be right back, y'all. I'm gonna go grab my drink and then grab an eyeshadow palette because I took them all downstairs. And I'm gonna get started on my face. Mm, 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 mm. I'm hungry now. Y'all ready to work out with me? Almost. I am gonna start going back to the gym because I need to get my butt back in there. You should let your daughter know to let her friends know you do makeup. Prom season is coming. Oh yeah, you know what? I'm gonna tell my daughter. I'm sure that I can make a little post on Facebook too. But yeah, I'm sure that she still knows some girls that's in school. When I style my clients for balls and proms, some of the parents piss me off when it comes to budget. I be like, y'all knew for 18 years this day was coming. But you know what, Erica? Exactly. And not only that, you know that's how people do Christmas every year. Or they'll do your birthday. That's like my birthday is 2 days before Christmas and people will be like, oh well your birthday, but it's the same date every year. Like y'all know every year. I'm not saying nobody has to do anything for me, but it's just like if you gonna do something, I don't want to hear a complaint behind it of why you can't do it now. I'm gonna leave that off until I come back up here with the thing. But yeah, that almost looks better, huh? With that, cause that light be behind me, but I ain't gonna be able to see my makeup good. I'm gonna see. Let me see. Yeah, promise here. Yep, charged on 25 to 30. Yep. Yeah, because those will be better prices than what these other ladies that a lot of them charge like anywhere between 50. In my area, it's usually about 50 to like 75 for a beat. I think that's pretty much what they charge. But but yeah, so yeah, like it's like this date was coming, and even if you didn't plan it for 18 years, you still knew a year before. We know when prom is going to be when the school year starts. So if you can't put like $50, whatever away, for your kid to have their stuff, $50 a week or whatever away for them to have their stuff and have it all together, then they want all this elaborate shit. And why? Because of social media. Again, you see the damn pictures, you see what other people doing and shit, and you want to be posting your shit, and you want some likes. You don't want nobody saying that you didn't compare to such and such. So it cost. It's 75 to 90 here. Okay, see. Yep. Yep. Let me see. My mouth is dry as hell. Mm, mm, mm. So once I like something, I get OCD with it. I work out second 2.5 hours. Oh, girl. Yep, one of my daughters is always paying for her makeup to get done. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
My first Bare Minerals experience, I was probably 13, and one of my best friends, her mom bought her this kit of Bare Minerals makeup, and I remember it was.
Okay, I'll be right back, y'all.